What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Fresh Air Outdoors. I haven't made one in a really long time. But yeah, who wants to go fishing? Me. It's me. I want to go fishing. Alright, so let's go.
Alright, so we're looking at pretty clear water. That's new. Last time I was here it was pretty muddy. I'm going to start off with just a little finesse type deal. Just a little fluke minnow. This isn't even like the regular size. It's like smaller a little bit. I just kind of like that smaller profile. And I'm fishing that on a light action rod, so basically just kind of a light setup, finesse setup. We'll see if that gets bit. Then if not, we'll, change to something else. Purple worm. Let's try a purple worm. Fishing this on some fluorocarbon leader with a little barrel swivel. This is a medium action rod. 6 foot, I think. Yeah. Duh! No, dude, I had a tick on me. Oh, dude, that's not cool at all. Oh, dude, I hope I didn't get Lyme disease. Alright, that's not cool. Oh, shit. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, man. Dude, I saw him come up and eat it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. Alright. Wow, I wasn't sure if I was going to catch one today, man. Got him on that kind of sideways cast. Right up underneath that tree. Cool. Dude, that scared me. Sorry for the language, folks. It scared me. I saw him come up and eat it right here, right at the bank. Crazy, man. Cool. Bye, bud. There's another one. There's another one. Get out of there. Whoa. Get out of there. Yeah. Here we go. Get him up here. Boom. Fish number 2. Looks like about the same size, probably about a pound. Cool. All at this one spot. I wasn't sure I was going to catch him today. So like 3/4 of a pound. So 1.75 pounds total bag today. Ba-boom. This is fun, dude. I'm having fun. There's another one. Oh, what we got? Oh my gosh. Dude. Look at the size of that green sunfish. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Dude. Dude, this is my PB green sunfish. Like, hands down, for sure. This is a giant. This is a giant green sunfish. Oh my god, dude. I'm in shock right now. Dude, was I filming? Yeah, I was filming. Holy crap. Dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna weigh them. I've never before in my life weighed a green sunfish because it was so large. But I'm about to right now. Hopefully he doesn't flop around. I'm gonna keep him close to the ground in case he does. 0.72. Dude, this green sunfish is about the same size as the last bass that I just caught. That is insane, dude. Do I have a tape measure? Oh my gosh, dude. 10 inches? 10 inches? Oh my god, that's incredible, dude. That is incredible. Let's let them go. Even though I kind of hate to because they compete with the bass. I don't want them in here, but this is a catch and release only pond, so that guy would have made some nice fillets, man. Whoa, man. This day has really picked up. There's one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, this is insane. Oh, this light rod. No. Dude, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. This is. Oh man. Oh my gosh. That's a better one. Yeah, that's a better one. Yep. Oh man. Probably like 2 pounds maybe. Dude, you kidding me? This is awesome, man. This has been the best day of fishing, dude. I am having a blast out here, dude. Oh man. This is so much fun, man. .6. That's one of the better fish I've caught in a while. Cool. Man, that's fun, dude. That guy was crazy on that light rod. Good. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, that was crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm slaying them out here right now. Good God, dude. Oh, got him in the head. That's another beast, dude. That's gotta be at least 2 pounds, man. Oh my gosh, dude. This is too much. This is too good. I'm not used to fishing being this good. Like, this is insane. I think I might be about to catch my best bag. 167. God. Am I still recording? Yep. This is just ridiculous, man. Let's get that off of you there, bud. And I caught him on a light action rod. This is wild. Alright, y'all, let's talk a little bit about what worked today and what did not work. But before we do that, I want to go over, like, basically give you all the breakdown of, like, the conditions that I was working with today and how I was kind of able to figure out what was the deal and what would work best in these certain situations. So, water clarity lately in North Texas has been trash. It's been garbage. Chocolate milk water everywhere. But we got a little stint where we didn't have rain for a little while, and so I was able to work with a little bit more clear water today than I usually, than I had been in the past few days. So, but another thing that is blowing up is the algae in the water. So, talking about what didn't work, this is a rig that I felt pretty confident with that I figured would catch fish. And this is, it's a little craw bait. Hang on, let me see if I have the, I think it's a net bait. So this is a net bait, baby paca craw. And I've caught lots of fish with this bait, actually. It's basically, and it's in Alabama craw color, which is kind of an orange on the bottom and green on the top. And the cool thing about this bait is that it's hollow. So it's got this hollow tube, so air stays in that tube when it's in the water, and so it kind of makes the bait sit up like this, which is like, that's what you want right there. And so I rigged that. I Texas rigged it with tungsten weight and a little bead to kind of give it some, a little bit of noise. So I thought that was going to be a winner today, but it just was not. That algae is so thick in there that even with a tungsten weight, Texas rigged, I'm still I was still like, look, that stuff. Still picking it up, and it was to the point where I couldn't really work the bait. So I figured I had to let's get rid of this. That is going to hit my drum set over there every single time I do this. Anyway, get rid of that. So I realized that I had to get off the bottom. And a great way to get off the bottom is to use this floating worm technique. So this is one of my favorite techniques. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I have a drum set right over here, and the rod tips keep hitting it. Just in case you're wondering what that noise is. That's what it is. But yeah, so this is what I caught the first bass on. This is kind of like the floating worm technique. I've got a fluorocarbon, I've got braid here, and then a swivel, and then fluorocarbon leader coming down to a pretty good sized hook. I think it's about a 3 or 4 aught hook. And then rigged with one of these Zoom watermelon red and chartreuse trick worms. These things are so killer. Hang on. These things are awesome, man. I can't get enough of these. I've caught a lot of fish on this pond, and I think that the reason that this color scheme works so well in this pond, I think it has a lot to do with this chartreuse tail. This one kind of doesn't look as good as the other one, so I don't know. Let me get out another one, and you can see how bright this chartreuse tail is. Like, that is yellow, and I think, and then you got this, kind of darker green. I think what it is this pond that I usually fish at is full of green sunfish, like the big, huge monster one that I caught today. And if you look at their fins and their tail, it's bright yellow, like this, and then their bodies are dark green, like this. I think that plays into the color scheme. You always want to match the hatch, and so I think that's one of the reasons that this works so well in that particular body of water. So, that being said, we'll move on to what really actually slayed it today. Now, when you're working with springtime bass, they don't really want to eat food. What they want to do is attack stuff that could be threatening, or stuff that could be messing with their spawn, because they're spawning. During the spring, they're in spawning mode. They're not really in eating mode. But if sometimes if you're really, really super finesse with it, you can get them to eat. And that's what I was able to do on this particular occasion, somehow. So, one of my favorite baits, y'all probably know this, is the Fluke. The Zoom Fluke and the Salty Super Fluke. This one is in watermelon red. It's just an example. I like to use the Fluke in minnow colors. But this is one that's in a watermelon red color, and you can see the size of this bait. It's, I think they're what? Does it say? I want to say they're 4 inches. It doesn't say, but I want to say they're 4 inches. So, that's one of my favorite baits, but I decided since these fish were so finicky, I wanted to downsize it a little bit. So I grabbed, I think this is a 2/0 hook, and I got the Zoom Super Fluke Junior in Smoke and Shad color. So this is the Smoke and Shad color, and it is the Super Fluke Junior. And I rigged that on a 2/0 hook, and I just did it weightless because these flukes, they have the best action. Some people like to rig them with a fluorocarbon leader with a little like a little swivel, and that actually does a fantastic job of attracting fish. But this time around, I just went straight braid to 2/0 hook. I think it's a 2/0 hook, might be a 1/0 hook. Very small hook, you know, a very small worm hook, and then our little Super Fluke Junior Smoke and Shad. And this guy was just acting like a little, you know, I threw it on my light rod. I fished it on my pretty light action rod. This is an Ugly Stick GX2. And it is, yeah, 5'6", and it is yeah, action light. So it's a light action rod. It's pretty, you know, I typically don't use light action rods for bass fishing. And I think that in this case, this was actually kind of a poor choice. It's just kind of what I had. I actually would have preferred probably about a medium with this guy on it. But yeah, you know, it was a kind of a small bait, so I threw it on my light action rod because this is what, you know, it's what I use for my light tackle a lot of times. And I did end up catching a big old panfish, so it's kind of fitting. And I tell you what, fighting these fish on this light action Ugly Stick, it was kind of hard to get them. When I got into some brush, it was a little tricky to get them out. I'm lucky I didn't have one bury, because sometimes those fish in really thick weeds, they will bury themselves in the weeds, and then they would be impossible to get out with a stick that's like this. Oh, I just hooked my pants. Okay, so but anyway, so yeah, this is what killed him today. This is what got him. Just downsizing this presentation, going from kind of this size fluke to this little guy. It basically, a fluke just imitates it imitates a dying bait fish, or like a mortally wounded bait fish. And so a lot of times fish just cannot help but going up and eating this. And I think this size, I think I actually might start using the junior instead of this guy, because I still caught some pretty decent sized fish, even though it's a smaller bait. It's just such an appealing size. Just looks like a little tiny minnow that is just mortally wounded. So that's what did it today. That's what I caught one on this Zoom trick worm with the chartreuse tail, and then I caught 3 of them, or actually I guess 4 if you want to count the giant green sunfish, on this little tiny little minnow imitator. Whoa, hey, I'm in different clothes. What happened? That was weird. Okay, so I just wanted to add, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to be kind of quick. I just wanted to add, I talked about all the baits and stuff, and I didn't even talk about the technique. So, technique that I used was, it actually today started off super slow. I didn't think I was actually going to get on any fish, because I spent about an hour trying to figure out where they were at before I actually found them. I was leaving, and I found a spot that usually didn't have fish in it, and so, but there was lots of overhanging trees on this particular part of the bank, and so I was actually casting up underneath the trees, and then really slowly working the bait back to me. And a lot of these bites were happening just on the bank. I actually watched a couple of the fish eat, actually I think 3 of them, eat the bait right in front of me. The first time it happened, it startled me. You probably saw in the video, it scared the crap out of me, because I was just looking at my bait in the water, and I just saw this fish just come up and pow, get him, you know. And so it was, a lot of the bites were very, very close to the bank, and I think that's something that's going to be the deal in the springtime, because a lot of the fish just want to be in shallower water. So what my advice for people fishing in like the south this time of year is, don't waste a lot of time fishing in deep water. Get up there underneath those branches, over those low-hanging trees, and in heavy cover, and keep it close to the bank, and don't pull your bait in Like, you know, don't pull it out of the water too quick because you will get hit right in front of you, just like it happened today. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It has been a pleasure. I'm happy to be back, and I will see you on... Oh, I was going to try and hit it. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, come on. There we go.